Okay, welcome back everyone. Liken Unto Death is the name of this map, and it is Game 3 between Osmodian's team and Team Karma in Osmodian's tournament. Osmodian's draft style after party tournament lasts for 3 weeks. This is from the first week, and so far this match is split 1 game apiece. But Osmodian's team, I think, might start to show well, let me put this another way. Team Karma might just their excellence at playing might start to assert itself here on this map. So once again, Wayward One captaining for Team Karma. Eastwind is filling in for Karma himself. Arsenic in the game. Chef Paris, captain. I mean, these are all fantastic players. Sam the Butcher, probably the best player from Gimbal or Us. Indeed, I think he expressed some gratitude for finally being on a team where he wasn't the best player. Honky, also from the Silent Sentinel team, and MP Phil, interestingly, from the Timecocks, and Vanilla Dutch. I don't know who that is, but I suspect that this person is merely an observer, and so that is a pretty deep roster. That's a pretty strong group of players, especially for a map such as this with a specialized unit set with the general and force fields that he can wield. Facing them is going to be Osmodian's team, which has done pretty well so far in the match, but I think this might be the game where they start to show that their inexperience, relative inexperience, and I don't mean to imply that Osmodian or some of these players are inexperienced. I think in this type of setting, this large 2-team setting with that some of these players might lack some knowledge, especially to the aforementioned specialized unit set. So we'll see how Somnus, Funky, Pablo Bar, and Sin, how they managed to do here on this map. Father Xmas and Ramirez, once again, probably the other 2 players other than Osmodian himself, who actually participated in the Myth World Cup 2012. So I expect that they kind of have a handle on at least some sort of strategy on this map. Yeah, all kinds of stuff is going on. Vanilla is on our team. He's our substitute. Yeah, don't really know what that means. Ramirez is going to be controlling the general for Osmodian's team. He's going to be coming up against Paris, Chef Paris, controlling the general for Karma's team. Wayward One, of course, going to be, I believe he's going to be doing the defense on the flag here. Gosh, what's going on with my mouse? Alright, so Honky and Eastwind. Honky's got this little gold pack. Eastwind, he's going to be going straight up to the north. I'm guessing Osmodian, this is kind of his plan. Everybody go west, and once you reach this point, somebody start going mid, and somebody else keep heading west. Some kind of prong strategy, I imagine. Yeah, so here we have who's that? That's Somnus. Okay. I guess Somnus is the one. He's gonna go west. Oh, here we go. Father Xmas and Somnus both going west. It would appear. I think my mouse sensitivity has all of a sudden it like changed on me. Okay, so so we have Pablo Bar kind of heading in the south. We have Funky kind of leading up the rear to Osmodian's team's push. Honky's gold pack is going to scout them out. We have Arsenic with a pretty large warrior flank. And then Eastwind with a pretty large warrior flank with Pus. And then Captain and Sam the Butcher are going to be both utilizing these archers, with Chef Paris following them. So I don't think Asmo decided to go with any archers on this map. Honky's going to engage here, but I think he's just trying to draw some of the pus. You know, if these goals have pus, they're going to unload. And I think he was trying to get them to auto unload their pus. Here we go. Paris attempting to snipe some of these units, and so far just managing to get a couple of those warriors in the yellow. Funky's saying that they're flanking south, but are they really? I don't really know. Where's the south that he's talking about? Maybe this is it. Maybe it's MP Phil that he's talking about. So Osmodian going to relieve that. So in the north, basically it's Somnus, Father Xmas, and they're gonna push on Karma. Father Xmas unload. Oh, Somnus got lucky there with that dud. Oh, but that that was pretty funny because that well, you understand why that was funny, right? That dudded bottle doing all that damage on his own team. All right, so basically Father Xmas Somnus getting destroyed here, and Chef Paris having something to do with that. With that force field, those force field throws. Eastwind able to clean up that entire force, 69-86%. Basically, Osmodian team's gonna fall back to the flag, I think, at this point, and just try to hope for a defense, kind of a miraculous defense. Honky, though, is going to pursue and kind of force Pablo Bar to turn and engage him, kind of slow that retreat. Although Pablo Bar is he's gonna kill one of those goals. MP Phil, meanwhile, gonna go straight for that flag. Pablo Bar's single. What was that? Pablo Bar's pus, I think he got hit by an arrow and flinched when he threw that pus, because that did not do anything. It just went way off to the side. There we have Ramirez attempting to throw some bottles of his own, but not really connecting with anything. Dudding. Let's see, he might get something. Here we go. Nice shot there by Paris. Got another direct hit on one of Pablo Bar's warriors. Didn't connect there. Nice shot there by I think that was Sin. Sin doing a pretty good job. Someone picked up a small pus. That was weird. Asmo. So archers are gonna heal back up. And now it's I don't know. Maybe Ramirez is going to attempt some shots of his own. Kind of duds there on Paris. Able to get that pus goal. Nice shot there. Bounces off of Paris. What a weird dud. Oh, that pus goes down. And what is up with this is just ridiculous, Ramirez. Ramirez, your dwarf needs to be fired, and you need a better dwarf. Some pretty harsh luck. He's gonna attempt to run away, but Paris able to snipe him. Nice shot there. Pretty ridiculous.
5 minutes remaining.
Ramirez expressing some resentment at the fact that he wasn't able to connect with anything, it seems. He had some horrible luck. Paris had some pretty good luck there. As Ramirez was backing up, he was able to apply just the right amount, the right trajectory to hit that dwarf. And I think it's pretty much over. I think Team Karma is just going to clean up this thrall on the flag. You know, empty fills, making it to the flag. Got some friendly fire there on that goal. And Chef Paris, some friendly fire of his own, just trying to close up the percentages a little bit, so it didn't seem like it was such a horrible game. Not a horrible game, but a horribly a steamrolled type of scenario. Yeah, it doesn't look like Asmodian team. Doesn't look like anybody. Asmodian's team didn't really seem like anybody did all that well. Ramirez did the best out of anybody, which isn't saying much. So he had 6 kills, only 28 damage. And I think he was the only player to net positive ratios, and he could have done so much better if only he didn't dud those couple times. And well, it was more than a couple, but looking at Team Karma, Eastwind 62 damage, MP Phil 64 damage. I think that was mostly Thrall that he was able to get that damage, but I didn't quite see everything that he did. 12 kills is a lot. And then of course Chef Paris would have gotten a lot more damage except for that friendly fire at the end. 0 losses for him. So pretty amazing effort there for Team Karma, who are able to net the win, and they're going to be up in the series 2-1 so far. Pretty bad luck there for Team Asmo. I think they could have stood a better chance, but we'll see if they're able to bounce back in game number 4 whenever I get that up. So thanks for your patience, and hope you've been enjoying these videos, and we'll see you next time.
Team eliminated. Game over.